Hey, all black everything. Come on. Welcome. We back. Four agreements done. Yeah, we get Louise. Right where we left off. With that African inspiration. I'm not unwise to this music. We get it in. Let's go. Like and share, subscribe. Thumbs up like hitchhiking. And we made it to it says prelude to a new dream. There are thousands of agreements you have made with yourself, with other people, with the dream of life, with God, with society, with your parents, with your spouse, with your children. But the most important agreements are the ones you make with yourself. You made with yourself. In these agreements, you tell yourself who you are, what you feel, what you believe, and how to believe. Excuse me, how to behave. The result is what you call your personality. In these agreements, you say, "This is what I am. This is what I believe. I can do certain things, and some things I cannot do. This is reality. This is fantasy. This is possible. That is impossible." One single agreement is not such a problem, but we have many agreements that make us suffer, that make us fail in life. If you want to live a life of joy and fulfillment, you have to find the courage to break those agreements that are fear based and claim your personal power. Get rid of that fear. I'm telling you, the agreements that come from fear require us to expend a lot of energy, but the agreements that come from love help us to conserve energy and even gain extra energy. Mhm. Each of us is born with a certain amount of personal power that we rebuild every day after we rest. Unfortunately, we spend all our personal power first to create all these agreements and then to keep these agreements. Uh, our personal power is dissipated by all the agreements we have created, and the result is that we feel powerless. We just have enough power to survive each day because most of it is used to keep the agreements that trapped us in the dream of life of the planet. How can we change the entire dream of our life when we have no power to change even the smallest agreement? If we can see it is our agreement that our rule of our own lives and we don't like the dream of our life, we need to change the agreements. When we are finally ready to change our agreements, there are four very powerful agreements that will help us break those agreements that come from fear and deplete our energy. Each time you break an agreement, all the power you use to create it returns to you. If you adopt the four new agreements, they will create enough personal power for you to change the entire system of your old agreements. You need a very strong will in order to adopt the four agreements. But if you can begin to live your life with these agreements, the transformation in your life will be amazing. You will see the drama of hell disappear right before your very eyes. Instead of living in the dream of hell, you will be creating a new dream, your personal dream of heaven. Chapter 2, the first agreement: be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable with your word. The first agreement is the most important one, also the most difficult one to honor. It is so important that with just this first agreement, you will be able to transcend to the level of existence I call heaven on earth. The first agreement is to be impeccable with your word. It sounds very simple, but it is very, very powerful. Why your word? Your word is the power that you have to create. Your word is the gift that comes directly from God. The Gospel of John in the Bible, speaking of the creation of the universe, says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word is God." Through the word, you express your creative power. It is through the word that you manifest everything, regardless of what language you speak. Your intent manifests through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will all be manifested through the word. The word is not just a sound or a written symbol. The word is a force. It is the power you have to express and communicate, to think, and thereby to create the events in your life. You can speak. What other animal on the planet can speak? The word is the most powerful tool you have as a human. It is the tool of magic. Like a sword with two edges, your word can create the most beautiful dream, or your word can destroy everything around you. The importance, be impeccable with your word. We're going to end it right there. Come right back. Ooh, it's getting deep. Four agreements. All black everything, think it's flight. Big dreams, big streams. Come on back with us. Peace and love, y'all. All black everything. Like it, share, subscribe, thumbs up like a hitchhiking. Thumbs up like a hitchhiking.